Oh, Tom, I won't talk too long. It's on a toll. Joy rang me up, and I was trying to ring you a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm going to have a hui down at Rangitukia after we're going to Parihaka across in Taranaki. There's a big hui on over there. I think this time they're going to bring all the Hapu leaders together. That's including the lot up north. I'm going with Jim Wikotu. He's in a Parihaka, but he's on the Haha block too. So we're going together, just to let you know if you're going to go or not.
Where to?
To Parihaka, that's up Mount Taranaki.
Oh, Parihaka, yeah.
Yeah, so the hui's on the 1st of May. That's on a Monday. So we're going through on the Sunday, the 31st, I think, on a Sunday, 30th or 31st. But it's going to be crucial because they're going to take the native court jury all the way now. That's what I've been doing with them up north. And but I wanted to, Jim said we'll wait till we get there to bring them all over to Rangitukia. And it meant if I got the marae at Ohene Waiapu, Rapata, I've been talking to Rapata about it, but it's $200 a night or something in it.
Yeah, that's right.
So even if we got it for one night, so that we can come there, the idea was to bring the native grand jury court all the mandate there, then walk in on that Haho block with the waka is, then take a hold of it. That's the first native land we'll be taking from all of the work we've been doing together, and that'll link that back to Mount Higurangi, to Mount Taranaki, to Toi Kairako, that's tūpuna for both mountains. So they're sticking that together with Tuhoi and Jim Wikotu is putting that lot together. I'm sending him the book that Rapata gave me for Ngāti Pro, and so he's going to go right over it, and I'm going over it at the moment to see what happened with Ngāti Pro. Left out the 4 siblings of Toi Kairako and threw Toi Kairako off the hill as well, and put Tini o Toi there. So, but they've left big gaps in the history. I've been looking right over it. Anyway, the whole no, that's what's going to happen. They're going to correct it. Jim's going to correct it as well with Ngāpuhi and with Tuhoi, and so we're going to do that with Te Huirangi Waikere Puru. He's up over in Taranaki, the old guy. I've known him for a long time. So we'll stitch that up together there and take the first land block out there. On that one land block, it's not too big to handle that one, and we'll do it together with them. We'll talk about it. Jim says we'll talk about it at Taranaki, at Parihaka, to get the backing mandate to come in and do it. Even if they can't get there, we'll get a mandate to do it. And Jim is working with the police in Opotiki in his Kutarere marae, and that's a King's Bench Native Grand Jury Court as well. And so he'll talk. I'm writing all a letter to the Gisborne Police and to the Runanga and the Trust Tumutumu Paeroa, and also to Rangiraro and the trustees there, because I'm a landowner in the block. I just want to make sure everything's done right. And so no one's...
1st of May?
Yeah, 1st of May. And our hui there we'll have on the 6th of May. That's on a Saturday.
That's in Taranaki?
No, at Rangitukia.
6th of May?
Yeah, on the following...
1st of May is the one in Taranaki?
Yeah, after that one. That one is the 1st. That's on the 1st of May, which is a Monday.
Yeah.
Right? We'll know the result of that if they come and support us.
Oh, okay.
At Hui we'll have, I'll just book the marae for one day
Yeah.
and have when we have the hui at the marae on the Saturday, we'll just all go together to the land block and walk in on it and seize it with the warrants I've got. They've gone along with the writ warrants that I've put together now, and so we're going to do the first land seizure there, okay?
Okay.
Before we go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it's too difficult to do any other land block where I have done all the research on our own land block there, and it's still the same tupuna, toi kai rako anyway. So that'll make all the difference. But that's all I wanted to let you know. I got a lot of stuff from Rapata, and I'm putting the stuff I already had together to make it make sense.
Oh, okay.
And Jim will...
6 of May.
Yeah, that's the Saturday at Ohini Waiaku. I'll book the marae before the hui at Parihaka. Would you go down there to Parihaka?
It all depends of the finances, no?
Oh, okay.
If I hit the finances, because it's like it.
Yeah, as always is. But no, I'm going down with Jamie and Dion and his wife. I'm picking them up and going across with them because he's got the raku to scratch the song. That's our little crew anyway. But I'll let you know the development before then. But Rapata will tell you anyway what's going on because I'm just filing things off to him and keep in touch with him because I'm just picking up on what he's doing. Okay? What's that? Is that? Yeah, he knows already. Yeah, well, I'm going between him and me with the information. He's given me the old book of Mud Road, so I'm going right over it at the moment. And it'll be online. I'll be putting it online anyway. Yeah. So you know now that's our intention, eh? We're going to make this one stick, Tamati. I want to make something happen, and as long as we can get on the land, I think we've got it nailed up with Ngāpui and all that lot up there. Yeah. Okay. Keep in touch with thing. Yeah. Yeah. Not really, but if you, just to let you know to go if you want to go, but see what happens. Okay. Okay then. Thanks, Tom. Bye. There you go. That's Tamati. I'm glad I got it. I started to give up. I didn't think Joy was going to ring, but anyway, I always like to save their money on their toll calls and pick up the tab here, though I'm rather spending a lot of money travelling on my little dirty car, the Sab car, a very reliable car. It's going to go for a long trip again down to Whakatane. That's about 3.5–4 hours, and then another 6 hours it'll take me to get to Parihaka at a place called Pungarehu, which is east of the main road from New Plymouth, south of New Plymouth, and go inland off the main road to Wanganui. So that's our intentions of going down to Parihaka to see those Tuhuirangi Waikirepuru, an old friend of mine, real old guy, but now I'd like to have some good news with him. Finally, after all these years, he's been waiting for something to happen, and so be it. So come in there, Kuru, Tuhuirangi, come there with some good news from Napoli and from Tuhui, and from the other tribes as well, IWI, and our friend Dihap. Come down with his scratch guitar and mute and play a song. So that's really all I wanted to do for this video, is to touch base with Tamati Reid. He's at the Rangitukia. We have big plans for there with the British military to come in there and to set up with us our partnership with Theresa May. She's just signed the Article 50, which sparks off the leaving the EU Parliament, and thank goodness for that. It keeps our flag alive, it keeps our contract alive of Admiralty with the Chief of Navy and First Lord of the Sea, Sir Philip Jones, and with King William III and King William IV and St. Patrick's Order Church, contract, private contract, and going in Admiralty jurisdiction with our flag here. Okay, that's the main part of why I'm passionate about sticking with the devil you know, then the devil you don't know. The British themselves owe us one. So that's our news for the day. Today it's Friday, the 31st of March 2017, and currently it's 2:17 PM in the afternoon here in Otahu, Auckland, New Zealand. Last of all, I just want to say to all the people watching on Facebook, I've just put some information on Rapanui, or East Island, online with some of the work I've been doing over this years to bring our indigenous native people together, being scattered by the British and the Europeans. The white man has scattered us all, and we're coming back together to get a hold of our own autonomy, our own system of doing things, and the laws that we have were given to us through this flag of King William III from 1650 to 1702 here. All these acts of Westminster applies from that time period. We are picking up from there, and also King William IV 1830 to 1837 period of time. Those are our laws, Acts of Parliament. And by the way, King William's Acts of Parliament in 7 years, there's only 19 A4 pages of laws and acts that we go on. That's it. They're very stringent, very tough, made for pirates. This flag is a flag between us and the British Navy partnership in Admiralty, martial law, financial martial law, and a state of emergency which we are calling on this country now to seize it because of the threat of Queen Elizabeth II, monarch and not sovereign or monarch, has no crown, real crown or coronation, and yet this government here insists on using her as their head of state when she's not there. I had my court case and won my case because I said to the judge, you have no queen, she's not there. And so that puts that out of the road, and also the amount of corruption that's going on in this country and getting away with it. You're not getting away with it, Bill English or John Key. Your names are on my Facebook site. They're not there for nothing. They're there because you're criminals and you've committed crimes of church and state, and you've broken the Crimes Act 1961 and the New Zealand Crimes Act 1951. Okay, you've broken those, and you've broken your own Treaty of Waitangi 1840 contract, which has no end date. It never had an end date when you're supposed to pick your things up and go. So that's corrupted, and that's illegal as well. Everything you're doing is illegal. Everything you're doing, you've got no constitution, no flag of your own, and you're still borrowing the flag that you tried to get rid of. The Union Jack belongs to the war veterans, and that failed. And you failed on the TPPA, and you're still trying to push it through. That's the threat, Bill English and John Key. You're still in this racket. John Key, don't think you're retired and you're going away and getting away with it. No, you're not getting away with it. Your name's down. Your name's on the list. Once your name is on social media and on YouTube, it becomes target of offending and threat against the national security of this country, New Zealand and Pacific Islands, and a threat against our financial investment interests by you and your own elite families' financial investment interests over our interests as the commercial landowners now under this flag. This flag is legal now. We made it legal. We've drafted it into law with King William's laws. Okay, we have the right, the legal right, to use it whenever we want, and to use this flag for our purpose, because it was given to us for a reason, to use on pirates, and we're calling you pirates. Okay, I'm saying this on behalf of the Hapu in this country who've been ripped off all these years, and we're going to check every square inch of this country and the Pacific and the seabed for sure, because I've got half the stuff here, and all the acts on the laws of the sea with this law of the sea flag. This is a king's flag, the only king in the world that gave us a flag to keep an eye on you people and pull you in with it. We're using this flag on you with the authority of the chiefs, not the Confederation of Chiefs, that's 1835. Okay, that's stuck in the Queen Victoria and Queen Elizabeth II contract. That's the fraud contract. They have to fix that up. I'm talking about the 1834 British contract. The British and the Hapu chiefs contract with those chiefs, the 28 chiefs who signed with the British Admiralty, surrogate King William IV, and surrogate King William III, and surrogate St. Patrick's Church order. So I'm surrogate as a king, captain of the ship of Admiralty. The documents that we use are legally binding the Crown Corporation, which is the Crown we're talking about, is the government of Westminster, government of Britain, UK, and Theresa May, the Prime Minister of Britain, UK. That's our only partner to worry about at this stage, and not anyone else. It's between the Hapu chiefs, the sheriff, that's myself for now, and those following me, the sheriffs, the King's Bench Native Grand Jury Court judges, and the chief of Titi Marae and the chief of Waitangi Marae, Kingi Taurua. His name's on the documents I have. The documents I have are legally binding on the Crown, New Zealand, levy debtors in their contract with Queen Elizabeth II, and is subjected to the Governor General of this country, Reid, being given the writ warrant, execution warrant, the writ of execution warrant, the writ of entry warrant to go on property and seize it, to defray all the costs of damage to our ships and our ship, myself in particular. The damage is against me personally as a natural person and as a corporate person, in capital letters, screwed me of money that the Crown has taken or stolen in my court case on Cook Street. 77 Cook Street will be seized as a result of the consequences of tampering with my surrogate King William IV, surrogate King William III, surrogate St. Patrick here order. Okay, and the Borough Council is to collect the money off you. The rent, the land rent, the rates, the fines that you owe now, and the administration costs to our business, my Crown business, that we're going right through the well with it. And here my Crown applies to the Grand Jury, Native Court, and its chiefs at Te Marae. We've passed our laws and we've opened up that court from Okiato in Russell, or Kororareka, on the other side of Waitangi. We brought the court over to Waitangi Marae on the treaty grounds next to the British ship with our flags flying, with the British themselves. That's our title, the British title, and that marae where my own Ngāti Bros put the carvings in there for their Crown corporations. Those are my ancestors' carvings in that marae. As Kingi said, that's your marae, and that's why we're there with him. That's his land as a commercial land owner. We are commercial land owners with this flag now, as over the top of your jurisdiction over us that you've had for many years. Okay, so that's what I want to say today, and watch this space as we progress through this journey together as the Hapu, not the iwi. That's the iwi Maori is Crown Corporation, private companies of the Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, and the mobsters cabal, the mobsters, Lucifers, Illuminatis, 300 royal families, Church and State, EU Parliament, NATO, World Bank, IMF, and the list goes on. New Zealand government, Parliament, illegal, all of that inside it, and the terrorism that's going on in this world is caused by that lot, not the king, the queen, that's using the king's power of this admiralty to seize countries. We seize it all back with this flag. That's our flag, that's our contract, that's our business. It's nobody's business. Everyone else is third party to us and the British Royal Navy Chief, First Lord of the Sea, Sir Philip Jones. That's the contract we are in with him. The government comes behind him as his partners, and our partner is him. The Navy, the military behind the Navy is our partner in the business of commerce. Okay, you got that? That's us. So that's what I want to say for now. We'll see you later. Have a nice day. Bye.